Oh. Oopsie. Greetings. Welcome to the show, everybody. Bruce from Bruce's Eclectic World. And our buddy Jason is out of town training this week, so he's not going to be here. Unless he pops in. We did send out some links to see if anybody wants to pop in. Otherwise, it'll be me and you. Yeah, so welcome to Modeling with K&S Hobbies episode, which is being broadcasted on Bruce's Eclectic World, Bruce's World of Stuff, and soon to be KRD Race Car Designs, as soon as we get that worked out. We got some people popping into the chat. That's awesome. Hi, Red. Tin Man. Steven's already been here. Well, Steven, there is a couple other people in here, so we're showing 7 on the screen. So, greetings, everyone. It's going to spend about an hour. Just wanted to remind everyone that the AMC live cast is on a every other week schedule. Starting today, there is no show on AMC live cast, but we'll be back next week at 8 p.m. on Thursday. I just decided to do a random live, and I thought, I'll just do it today. So, interestingly enough, everybody has summer stuff to do, mowing grass and trimming and vacations and other things to do with their family. Greetings, Donnie. How are you, buddy? Thanks for coming in. The Mike's work schedule's hectic, and Jason's running around doing race car stuff, and I got my life stuff, and just like everybody else, like you guys and everybody, you got things to do in the summertime. So we decided to go to a summer hour, and hey, eBay likes me. Moto, he always wants in the videos. Don't get it. Doesn't make a sound until I hit the record button. Just like that. Anyhow, I just thought we'd get in here and just kind of chit chat and see what everybody's doing and tell you where we're at. And I've been watching the Puddin's Fab Shop. I don't know if you guys watch him or not. Along with Morsky and Repair and Low Butt Garage and Super Dude and all those guys. I like to watch some of those guys. I was watching his latest video that he put out today. So y'all need to go watch that if you're wondering about your YouTube channel, because he's figured a couple things out as of the first of the year, because he said his views dropped like 50% because YouTube changed the algorithms and everything tanked. Well, mine tanked. I mean, I was lucky to get 6 views a day because they wasn't pushing the small channels. Of course, they wasn't pushing the big channels. He even started a Patreon because he thought that he was going to be in trouble. And so as it is, it's kind of changing the streams again according to what the video he's put out today. I've not watched it all yet, but hey, hi Papa Z. It is what it is. We got StreamYard shows both channels. I can't tell who's on what channel. So I got 2 pop-out chats open over here on the other side so I can see which channel they're coming from. Like I said, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about today. Thought maybe some people were going to jump in. They might yet. We got a whole hour to ramble about nothing. Progress of our channel is we're going to kind of slack off just a little bit too on group builds. The stuff that I have committed to doing, I will be doing. As far as doing new ones, no. Hey, Joe, how's the garage coming along, buddy? You haven't hit your thumb yet with the big hammer, have you? I hope not, because that hurts. Plus, sometimes it requires a hospital trip. And you being out in the sticks, no. Anyway, we probably will not be joining any new group builds unless we have time before they're ending. Right now, we're concentrating on getting the dart done for the USAC build for Acme. We're trying to get a couple of other builds done for Acme, actually 3. We got our 66 Fairlane we're trying to get done. Not yet, Joe. Well, good thing, buddy. We're trying to get our buddy build done that Jason and Joe and I are doing. I got BG's appreciation group build. It's 2/3 done. The convertible's 2/3 done. Christine's 2/3 done. A couple others. I got a couple of zombie builds that we're working on in the background. Probably won't do a complete video on those. Just say, hey, look what I did. Here it is, and thank you for the video. Just quickie stuff for the summer. Probably won't be done any lengthy builds. May carry that on from here forward. I'm not sure yet. Just too many irons in the fire. Kind of got burned out here like everybody else has. Haven't put out many videos. Sorry, Joe, I had a video for you yesterday, but it just did not come about, buddy. Sorry. So there's just all kinds of things going on. So speaking of that, things going on, let me show you what we've been doing. Sneak peeks. Is that what we're going to call this segment? Sneak peeks. Sneaky peeks. Bring you down to the desktop here. This is my demon that I'm working on for our buddy build. It's about 2/3 done also. That is Mystery Color Lavender Pearl from scalefinishes.com. There is nothing on it yet. Part of the clear coat. And I will probably be using Quick Shine in case anybody asks. Hi, Michael. I had to switch back to the other screen so I could see who's here. Um, so we're working on that. That's the only thing we've got done is part of the interior and the body on that right now. The 53 Ford Victoria, which is also Scale Finishes products, started putting bare metal foil on that last night for a little bit. My eye shot kind of sets me back for about 3 days when they do that. So yeah, I saw some stuff. I don't know why my camera is being jerky today. I don't know. Radio waves. This is Christine from Grandpa Mark's Hobbies uh, movie car group building for December. She has all her chrome on, and I got lights on the interior on both sides. I got to repaint the hood because big glue fingerprint right on the hood. Yeah, that sucks. You see, I got the grill in it, and it's going to get lit up. The I want to light this up back here, and I had a piece of acrylic cut down to where it would I thought it was going to fit in there. As you look right there, there's no room between there and there, none whatsoever. So I'm going to try to stick some lights behind there and call it good enough. Let's see. What else are we doing? Well, I don't know. Let me look at the chat and see what everybody's saying. Yeah, Jimmy's in here, Joe and Michael and poor Steve, and he's over on the Bruce's Collector World all by himself. Sorry, Steven. I guess that channel just doesn't want to be there tonight. That's okay. You're just special today. That's what it is. So, hey, we've been on 15 minutes. I'm still rambling. Let's swap cameras back for a minute. I really didn't have anything planned for today, to be honest with you. Well, I'm going to do this live. And what am I going to talk about? I don't know. I'll talk about something. Joe's rebuilding his hobby shop. He's tearing out part of his garage and making a new hobby room. So that'll be great for Joe. Get him out of the basement. Morning, JB Hobby Loft. That would be Jim, I guess, according to Rick. Thank you, Pop Z, for the name. I'll not remember for a while because I'd have to do the association thing. Yeah, I know, Steven. That's okay. Things I will be working on because of their stuff I want to get done. Let's move these guys over here out of the way before they end up crunched or something stupid. You know how life is. It gives you all kinds of strange curves. We are going to work on our really cool group build that's going to be going on the pike soon. I've showed this a time or two. This is one that's going to Acme. This is going to be my mom's car. We got everything in the box now. Everything's gathered up. We're ready to start on that because that's going to be very soon. And then I'm not sure if I showed this one. We're going to be doing this one for Acme also. And these are all cars I wanted to build. So, hey, Acme's a good reason to build them, right? And then this one is going to be the Jade Warrior, and it's going to be Paul Left Coast Model Builds illustrated group build. I'm going to try to get this in this year. I got actually two of them I want to do, but that was the first one. The other one may have to wait till next year, or after Acme. And of course, y'all know Josh Reese and Chris Bell are having the effing and everything, or whatever they call it. Hey, Jason, how are you, buddy? I hope you're on your way home safely. And this is what we're going to be doing to make it a pro street, you know. So, I don't know. There's a kid out there. It's a pro street drag car or whatever. It's a police car. This is one I'm going to build myself. But it's just I've been wanting to build that anyway because Marco Grandpa Mark's Hobbies built one, and I'm going to see if I can twist his arm to give me a little help on the lights. Yeah, we're going to put lights in it, sure. Lights got to go around. He did a real good job on his, and I've got the Nano in my Amazon cart because Amazon provides everything that eBay does not. Cheaper or not, I'm not sure. I've never figured that out. Anyhow, that's some of the stuff we're going to get done. Want to get done. And now Steven's over on the other one. Got tired being by himself. Hey, greetings, GB models. How are you doing this evening? Otherwise, we really don't have a whole lot more to yak about. Did take Mr. Tip to get his arthritis shot this morning. And he is feeling a lot better this afternoon. Love that $100 shot every month. It gets him walking, so that's the important thing. Let's see, what does Jason say? One more hour of driving, then my pillow will have my full attention. Yeah, corporate meetings are just brutal, boring, snoozy. You want to fall sleep through them. We had to do what they called CBLs, computer-based learning was the term they used at Walmart, or still do, I'm sure. I'm sure they haven't changed it in 15 years. But you had to do that computer-based learning. You'd be sitting there trying to watch the screens and your head be bobbling around and stuff like that. And yes, Joe, we do want him to be safe getting home. Mike Jason, be careful driving, buddy. It's just all that crazy corporate stuff that they think you really want to know, and you really don't care. I drove a fork truck a lot at Walmart, and we had to take the same CBL every year. It's like, hey, I've been taking this for 15 years. You think I know it by now, right? No, you still got to take it. Oh, well. Hoping to have the garage ready to frame the new walls this weekend. Cool. Pictures provided, I hope. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm excited to see the new roof, Joe. with that being said, everybody knows we lost a fellow YouTuber this week uh, because of stress-related issues and things, and it's your mental health is really, really important. Um, just like I said, I've been going through a funk myself. Joe's going through a funk. Um, you you kind of got to step back and decide when to say no and screw it. And I learned that a long time at Walmart, a long time ago. And the last 6 years of my time at Walmart was the most pleasant time I had there the whole 20 years I was there because I finally decided, screw it. It's just a damn job. I don't care anymore. And when this starts feeling like a job, I'll do like I did in 2007. I'll quit doing it again. Because I was doing a lot of building, posting stuff on Facebook, and stayed on Facebook a lot, and it just was not working out. So I just literally chucked everything in boxes. And when I restarted this back 3 years ago on this channel, I had to take everything out of the boxes, uh, except for a lot of this paint here on this wall. It was sitting there for 5 years, not being touched. Well, depends on how you're going to do the wall, Stephen, because weight distribution sometimes plays into that. But Joel says he's thinking 24 inches. Uh, exactly right. It's never too good, to take things too seriously. Um, I have comments that I don't even comment on because they're just being keyboard warriors and buttheads. So hey, they came and went, and that's okay with me. I don't care. I'm sure everybody on their channels have the same issues. This is supposed to be a fun hobby, and when it gets someone down to the point where they just chuck the whole thing in the trash can, it's not a good thing. So that's kind of another reason why Jason, myself, uh, two, three other people I know, they're just kind of taking a step back from their channels just a little bit, slowing things down, uh, because it's not fun anymore sometimes. So, and when you go to all the trouble to make the video, produce the video, put the video out, and then YouTube does its stupid crap. Like I said earlier in the beginning, I've been watching Puddin's Fab Shops video. You need to go watch that. Very interesting video on what YouTube's done lately. His channel tanked 50%. Well, when you got 100,000 views a day and it tanks 50%, that's a big chunk of money. When you got 1,000 views a week and it tanks 50%, that's 500 views on your whole channel. That'd be mine. And then all of a sudden it's getting 5, 6 views a day, maybe 10. Well, sometimes you gotta wonder, well, what's the point? Yeah, I can relate to that. I really can. Um, Thank you, GB Garage. I appreciate that. We're looking forward to having fun with these kits. That's what it's for, is to have fun. Besides collecting the kits, buying the paint, collecting the paint, collecting the products, just collecting the 3D stuff, printing the 3D stuff, buying the 3D stuff. It's all these little hobbies. It's just something. For me, it's being overwhelmed. Yeah, definitely. After a while, it's like, And I try not to look at the analytics. I really truly do because I don't care. Okay, if I got 500 subscribers, great. If I got 700 subscribers, great. I don't care one way or the other. I mean, yes, it's nice, and I appreciate each and every one of the subscribers. I really truly do. Just like all you people in the chat, loving each and every one of you. Appreciate each and every one of you every day. It's just some days it's just not as fun as others. You know, you can ask Larry or a few of us others that are retired. Hey, David, how are you, buddy? My sister chewed your ear off yet lately today? uh, I lost my train of thought. Imagine that. Brain fart. Yeah, I know that's a pain in the butt, Red. Oh, those 10,000 little bitty screws. Hi, Kevin Smith. Glad you finally got here. Been waiting on you. Where you been? You're late. I don't remember what I was talking about. Rambling about analytics, but it's not yet. Okay, good thing. Uh, the ups and downs of YouTube analytics is just nuts. I kind of look at that thing as I look at my blood sugar. I don't try to figure it out. I just go with it what it is. So if I have 3 views a day or 50 views a day, okay, great. I just put out what videos I can and when I can, and there it is. Like it or don't like it. But my main thing about the this whole YouTube thing is all you awesome people. I got friends out there that I've made, just like Kevin and Tin Man and Donnie, Joe. I've known Papa Z for a long time, back in the Chevy Cheeseburger and Chris Cortell days. That's back in the 2000s. But it's meeting these awesome people. It's just that's the part I like. It's like I'm not ever been to a model show. I'm looking forward to going to Acme because I want to meet all these people. And working at Walmart for many years, I really didn't care for people anymore. But now I'm back to where I do. So, but these people are like-minded people, just like you all. Yeah, it's a it's a blessing and a curse in disguise all at the same time. Yeah, Dr. Cranky. Yep, absolutely. You remember him, Stephen? I love that cigar. Yep. Yeah, that was back Chris Chapman. That was back in the good old days. Believe it or not, YouTube. Some of the YouTube channels were still new back then. Yes, you're right, Papa Z. It's about the people in the chat. Hang on a second, my phone's going off, and I gotta wipe my nose. Sorry about that. Hey, you know what that alarm is? That would be the alarm for us to run a commercial. I'm not going to do that today. I have one set up, but I'm not going to do that. Frank put his channel back up, Michael, for a while. That's Stephen. I just don't. I haven't went over and looked at it. He may have comments and stuff turned off. He took it down to make some changes, and He's just having some issues that he has to work through. Uh, he may or may not be back. Hey, that's great news. 5.9 on your A1C. Mine was 5.8, Donnie. So congratulations to both of us, right? They said anything below 7 is a great number. But, you know, I like the way Frank put it. YouTube is a bloodsucker. And sure it is. But you knowing that going into it should not be surprised. It's, it sucks time. It sucks energy. It sucks productivity. It sucks editing skills. It creates you to learn editing skills. But it's just part of the trend. If you watch a lot of different YouTube channels, they all go through it. And yes, like Kevin said, I understand his frustration. Really, truly do. And yes, Red, that's about what we're going to start doing too, by the way. I think I was going to go that direction a while ago. Forgot to sidetrack the squirrel moment, shiny. We're going to be start doing the same thing. We're not going to officially join the group build until we're going to start it. When we start it, we'll do an intro video, and then we'll do all the other videos, and then it'll be done. And then we'll hop on to the next thing. I think it's what we're going to start doing. Behind the scenes, we'll probably be doing 2 or 3 at a time, but like we've always done. But as far as the video work, it's all going to be linear. So we'll do the video, update 1, update 2, and the final. May or maybe an update 3. We're going to probably be changing some of the ways we're doing videos. I don't know. It's yeah, go figure, Kevin. That's a very good point. Yeah. So just like Kevin said there, go figure. It's like somebody asks a question, you give an answer, well, then they ask you the same question 3 different ways, which is my son David. He loves doing that. Yeah, that is true, Kevin. Way before the internet, because you had Facebook. Back in the early days, it was a nightmare too. Of course, it still is. I try to stay off as much as I can. I get on there because of a few things. Model these sane model groups don't drive you too nuts. Because my doctor told me I had to get off of that to get off my nutty pills. So I got off my Facebook and I got off my nutty pills, my nerve pills. So yes, Red. That is very, very true. You get them close to being finished, and it's like, okay, I'm done with you for a while. And you just set it to the side, and it's like, okay, where are we going to go from here? We go to the next shiny side. Yeah, you ain't got enough duct tape in the whole world there. Gorilla tape either, Kevin. But we all have to put up with the Karens of the world and the snowflakes. But you know what? I rode in the back of a pickup truck, swung with my legs off the tailgate, rode a bike without a helmet, and I drank out of the garden hose, and I'm 71 years old and still here. So there. I know what I can put up with, what I don't have to put up with. So I was only in 2 fights in my life in school. So I didn't do too bad. Um, so putting up with these Karens and stuff on YouTube and Facebook, nah, don't gotta. My mom had a favorite saying, "I'm old and I can do that," and I'm old and I can do that. That is a great saying, Rick. It is so true. Uh, trying to remember what movie that was in. Stupid is, stupid does. Karen's, not Kevin's. Well, yeah, not Kevin's. Tom Hanks was in the movie. My mind is just totally blank. Sorry. It's empty. Well, if you need more medication, there's something going on. Uh, yeah, Forrest Gump. Thank you, Red. I can see him sitting there on the bench and everything. It's like bucks of candy and the whole 9 yards. I could not come up with the name. Uh, Bubba Gump. Yeah, really. That's what Mama always says. Yeah, it's uh, dinner. What we having for dinner? Enjoy your dinner, Joe. I already had mine. Uh, what did I have? Oh, I had turkey sandwich, cherry tomatoes, and potato salad. Very good stuff. Take care, Joe. We'll catch you later. Let's see. I don't know. What else are we going to talk about? Don't have a clue. There's 21 of you awesome people out there, and I appreciate each and every one of you, by the way, coming in here tonight. At least you had a little warning instead of all of a sudden just a notification popping up. That is if YouTube puts out the notification, because, it's doing that thing too. That's another thing that Puddin talked about. He was pretty sure none of the notifications were getting put out either. And I agree with that. Oven roasted pork, chopped asparagus. Oh man, that sounds good. I love zucchini, Red. I used to plant zucchini, and I would take and, of course, cut it in half, hollow the seeds out, and I would bake it for a little while, and I put fried hamburger, onions, cheese, and stuck that back in the oven, baked that. Boy, you talk about good stuff. Yeah, it's zucchini is a good thing, and it's not like these little things you get in the grocery store. About that big around. It looks like a pickle. No, we're talking this big, this big around. That's a zucchini, folks, not this pickle thing. I went over one time at Walmart. Said, "Where's your zucchini at?" "Oh, it's right here." I said, "Those are pickles. You don't have any zucchini? Zucchini?" "No, sir. That's all we have." So the nursery halfway to town. I can't wait for them to have their zucchini, because they have zucchini. It's just easier for me to go buy it, because my bending over days are. That's why I don't have any tomatoes either. I don't do bending over much anymore. Well, that's the only way to fry hash browns. Kevin, is in butter. Unless you like lard. I use lard, bacon fat. Uh, yeah. You know, all these people say you can't eat that stuff, it kills you. Well, I'm 71 years old, still here eating it. I mean, first thing Grandma did, she had that big old cast iron skillet about this big around. She opened up the big jar of lard, take a big scoop and flop that in there. Over here would be eggs and then bacon, and over here would be hash browns, all in the same skillet. Man, you talk about great stuff. Yeah, I know. I've been wanting. I wanted to do raised beds last year, and my health just wouldn't allow me to make any raised beds. But yeah, I never thought about buckets. Hmm, that is an idea because I got no picnic table out there I can sit buckets on. You know, I don't use it to sit on. Hey, decorate it with plants, right? Uh, Especially when it comes to tomatoes, they have to have a lot of sunlight. So yes, they were the good old days, Donnie. Nothing like taking a bath in a number 9 wash tub on the kitchen table either. And yeah, well, you know, the water was this color when when you was the fourth kid out in it. Yeah, good old days is right. Yeah, yeah. My sister was growing them in a great big flower pot when the house burnt down. I just, I think next year I need to get off my butt and get buckets. Let's just like I got that one place of luck. It has sun all day long. I wanted to put uh, a raised bed in there, and that way I could take the fence out. I wouldn't have because I got the fence between my property and the alley. I could just put that raised bed in there and get rid of the fence because it's a pain to trim around. But then the yard would still be separated. We'll see. Well, my two neighbors had a great year down here, but you know it's southern Indiana. I've never heard of that. Planting in bags of dirt. Okay, well, Jack Sparrow had a jar of dirt. I thought about it the other day because I was painting, and I had a black spot right here on my hand. Hey, Jack Sparrow, I got I need a jar of black dirt. That could be true, Donnie. Um, like I said, you know, it's just the way things are done nowadays. You know, it's just strange, strange. Yeah, you ask people what country ham, they just look at you and blink. Crickets. Um, of course, like most of you guys, we grew up in gardens, literally hoeing and weeding and all that fun stuff, planting, picking, because that's what Dad wanted. Well, actually, more mom than Dad, because who did you spend more of your time with, Mom? Um, yeah, that is true. Of course, I don't. I gave up trying to fry liver. I just make a big mess of it. It didn't make a difference if it's beef or chicken. Yeah, yeah. I go to Walmart and buy it. Actually, I go to JC's and buy it. Good place to buy your chicken and livers. Well, David, next time you come this direction, bring a big handful of that. Just teasing. Um, talking about food. Everybody else is talking about food. Hey, what are we talking about on the model show? Food. That's funny. Uh, I did buy a bunch of new paint from Hobby Nut Models. That's a video I was going to make. Never got to that yet. Um, may not. Bought a bunch of stuff from scalefinishes.com also. By the way, I got a discount code if you want to use that. Save 10%. Like everybody else has a discount code, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. I got these. Where are they at? I had to get some new pikes. I call them pikes. You know, the alligator clips on the little board. Uh, I got 6, and that's not enough apparently. See what else I ordered. I ordered a new camera for put outside for the puppy dogs because I got one that's pretty old and I have to reboot it every now and then more often than I think I should. So I think it's on its way out. Let's see. Ordered some other stuff. I don't remember. All right. Look, hang on a second. Let me stand up here and look at something. I got some shop cards I want to share with you guys. I'll probably do a shop card shout out later. But I got this from Chet the other day from Billboard Builds. That's a pretty cool card. He sent a business card also. Thank you, Chet. I'm sure you may see this video. Of course, my buddy Steven over at Crazy Scale Models sent me another card the other day. About 2 months ago. And who's this? This is the Moors. The Moors who? Oh yeah. Isn't that another good channel? He's part of our Coast to Coast group, text group. Can't think of his name right off the top of my head. I hate that when that happens. He sent some cool stickers. That's pretty cool. And then find out where you got them stickers made at. I like those. And then my cousin Dan has had some new shop cards made for the 60s Rules channel. As it says, they're top the 60 Rules channel. So I sent him and asked him for a couple. And then they sent me this one too. That's cool. I like that. There's the back side of that one. That was, I remember the conversation was, he was running out of some of the other ones and he's going to get some new ones made or something. And then my buddy Sam, I've been hanging on to this card forever, Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. Over at Scale Model Mayhem, there's his shop card. He's a great guy. I enjoy his channel a lot. We'll try to make a proper shout out, show card shout out one of these days. Hey, am I a one-man show or what? You know, I thought a couple of people were going to pop in tonight, but I guess not. So I've been having to do it by myself. That's okay. As long as I kept Kevin entertained, I guess I did good. But we're coming up on about an hour, so I think we're just going to go ahead and say good night, so long, farewell. Love each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great weekend. They're saying thunderstorms tonight, tomorrow night, Sunday night, and into Monday. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Okay, he lives in the state of Washington. I wasn't sure where he was at. I'd be damned if I can remember his name. Sorry, folks. I'm old. But anyhow, we're going to say thank you very much for each and every one of you that showed up. We had 21 people at one time, and now we got 20, 17, 18 now. So, God bless each and every one of you. Save the fingers. Remember, be kind to your neighbors. You don't know when you're going to see them again, because that Koofy thing still goes around too, you know. Be safe, modeling, and take care. God bless. And we'll see you all next video or live stream. And remember, the MC Livecast will be back next week, which is the 12th. So take care, my friends. God bless. Mwah. Love each and every one of you. And I don't have an outro made yet either. So you're just going to see me say goodbye, and I'm going to hit the bye-bye button. Bye.